going to discuss IAC, idle air control unit. This is for a Honda Accord 2004, but for 2005 and earlier, 4-cylinder, they have a idle air control unit. So what is IAC? So I'm going to discuss the function of IAC. A combustion engine needs to mix gas with oxygen. So oxygen comes from this path, the air will come in, and here's a throttle. This is a position center, will measure the angle of a plate. There's a plate inside the throttle. The throttle plate open large. When it is open large, there's more oxygen, more air coming in. Suppose you press the gas. So this is a solenoid cable that will open the plate.
Pressing the gas will open the plate?
Yeah, pressing the gas pedal will open the plate. Or if you are on cruise control, this is cruise control, will also open the plate. But if you are in the idle, you're not pressing the gas pedal, what is going to happen? So this is the unit behind it. This is called IAC control. That control will control how much air will come in. So the engine still keep the 800 RPM instead of dead. IAC will control how much air will come in when you're not pressing the gas pedal, so that when this throttle plate is closed, you still have some amount of air coming in. How do you repair this? There are actually 5 different options.
How do you repair what?
If there's an idle control unit problem, watch our previous video. We have an idle speed fluctuation up and down. What are the options to fix it? So there are 5 options. Option number 1, you clean the IAC unit. Watch our previous video. So option number 2, you clean the IAC unit with a new gasket. So this is a gasket that seals between the throttle and the IAC unit. If you don't have that proper gasket installed, or you're reusing the old one, the coolant, see there's a 2 coolant. There are 2 coolant holes here. The coolant here could come inside the air intake. That could be a problem. So that's why people recommend you to replace the gasket. That gasket costs $10 from the dealer. I try to get it from our local store, third party, like O'Reilly Auto. They don't carry gasket only. Third option is you replace the IAC unit. You don't clean it, just replace it if it's hard to clean. So I checked the price from the O'Reilly Auto store. It costs you $78. That includes the gasket. Option number 4, get the part from the Honda dealer. This is the original manufacturer. It costs $177 parts only. Option number 5, you can go to Honda dealer. They will charge you $500, including the parts and labor, to fix it, to replace the IAC valve. For the do-it-yourself, you have to follow some procedure. This is a book I followed, and I also showed you some of things I didn't follow last time. The book says you have to take the air intake out, take the throttle out, in order to reach the back IAC unit. I take the air intake out, but didn't really disconnect all the cables attached to the throttle, and that works. What if you want just IAC itself? It's not as easy, but it's doable. It depends on your condition. I will discuss that part, the condition. So there are 2 screws. And this is not a screw you are going to undo. And this is 1 screw you have to undo. Unscrew this. there's a one under it. You have to reach under it. It's not as easy.
Wait, stop. There's three. That's 3 screws, not 2.
Yeah, there are only 2 screws you need to do. This one, and then the one under it here, and you do not need to do this one. This is not something you need to worry about. You need to press this and undo this harness for this electric table, but you don't have to touch this. So this type of screw, you can use a Phillips, and that's a type of Phillips type of screwdriver, but it's not as easy because it's so hard. You may torn the grooves.
You might tear the grooves.
You tear the groove. So it's a lot of people use a flat one because this screw has a flat face and Phillips, but that may still not work. Depends on the first time. I'm doing this a second time, so it's easy. I have this small one. I will put it under.
Stop. Which one would you recommend then? Because you're kind of confusing me.
Yeah. So I think you should try this one, the flat one. If it doesn't work, use this one. This one for sure.
Use the wrench?
Yeah, wrench. You get to the head and this would work. They worked for me. But if it's the second time you are doing, because the first time you may fix for a few months or a couple of years, but the second time it will be easy. Option also, you can take that screw, go to a hardware store and replace that with a hex head. There's different head, so that way the next time you can do a better job. Let's review the 5 options. Option number 1, you clean the IAC without replacing the gasket. Option number 2, you replace the gasket